Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the video series where we're reviewing the textbook named Blueprint Reading Construction Drawings for the Building Trades. So, this video is going to be dedicated to chapter 8, and that is the meaning of symbols. I highly recommend always to back up these videos with the textbook because there are so many graphics and images that will really be helpful for your understanding. And it's always good to see than to hear about that. So please go back to the textbook and always check those drawings. So um, the meaning of symbols. The general information about that is that the blueprint drawings, as applied to the building construction industry, are generally used to show how a building object or system is to be constructed, implemented, modified, or repaired. One of the main functions of graphic symbols on construction drawings is to reference other drawings within the set. So for example, a circle drawn around an area of a drawing with an extension to a number would indicate that this portion of the drawing has been drawn to a larger scale to provide more information. In the preparation of working drawings for the building construction industry, architects and engineers have devised systems of abbreviations, symbols, keynotes to simplify the work of those preparing the drawings and to keep the size and bulk of the construction documents to an acceptable comprehensive minimum. Drawings simple building components without the use of symbols would indeed be a tiresome task. Visualizing and reading construction drawings therefore necessitate a knowledge of symbols and abbreviations used in the construction industry and of their proper use in representing materials and other components and their locations. So symbols may vary slightly from one to another. The majority of architects and engineers today use symbols adopted by the American Institute of Architects, or AIA, and the American National Standard Institutes, or ANSI. However, designers and drafters continue to modify some of these symbols to suit their own particular needs for the types of projects they are normally commissioned to design. For this reason, most drawings have a symbol list or legend drawn and lettered either on each set of working drawings or in the written specifications. And sometimes the abbreviations are just on the cover sheet. Modified symbols are normally selected by the consultant because they're easier to draw and interpret and are sufficient for most applications. In order for this system of symbols to work, each drawing within the set has its own unique number. This is usually a combination of numbers. The number for the individual drawing as well as the page or sheet number on which the specific drawing appears. Individual drawings may be redirected many times throughout a set of construction drawings. The symbols discussed in these chapters are not inclusive by any means, not all inclusive by any means, but they are the ones that are better suited for the designer or builder and is likely to encounter in most general building construction applications. So architectural graphic symbols. Reading blueprints requires a good understanding of line types. For example, for a plot plan, some of the information shown will include property lines, rights of way, easements, topographic features, and a north arrow. Line types are discussed in greater detail in chapter 3, and there is a video for that, so you can always go back and check that. Material symbols are presented as they appear in plan and elevation views. Many symbols are designed to approximate the actual appearance of material. This is especially true on elevation drawings. Because of the complexity and space required, many symbols do not have any graphic relations to the items they represent. These must be memorized if drawings are to be consistently interpreted. When material symbols are similar, always look for notation, different view, detail, or specification for information about the material. So, and there is a beautiful graphics there in the textbook that shows the materials such as like concrete, wood, and others. Electrical symbols. Electrical drawings, like other types of building construction drawings, must be prepared by competent electrical drafters in a given time period to avoid unnecessary delays. Symbols are used on electrical drawings to simplify the drafting work for both the drafters and the workers interpreting the drawings. It should be noted that electrical symbols are not standardized throughout the industry, which is one reason why electrical drawings typically have a symbol legend or list. Many electrical symbols are used to show the desired lighting arrangement. Switch symbols are usually placed perpendicular to the wall and read from the right side or bottom of the sheet. So the electrical system for a small property would typically include wiring as well as devices such as switches, receptacles, light fixtures, and appliances. Wiring is indicated by lines that show how devices are connected. These lines are not shown in their actual position. They simply indicate which switches control which lights. Outlets or receptacles and switches are usually shown in their approximate positions. Major fixtures and appliances are shown in their actual positions. Some of the symbols listed contain abbreviations such as TV for television and WP for weatherproof. Others are simplified pictographs, such as the symbol for an electric meter. One way to develop the ability to interpret a drawing and its symbols is by first learning the basic form of the different symbols. This is because many symbols are similar, such as like square or a circle, and the addition of a line, letter, or number determines the specific meaning of that symbol. Plumbing symbols. One must differentiate between industrial and residential or commercial piping. Industrial piping is generally designed to carry liquids and gases used in manufacturing process. In heavy construction, steel pipes have welded or threaded fittings and connections. Piping used in commercial and residential applications are generally um, uh, designed to carry fresh water, liquid and solid waste, and gas. These pipes can be made of plastic, copper, galvanized steel, or cast iron. In preparing the plumbing drawing, all pipe fittings, fixtures, valves, and other components are represented by symbols. The use of these symbols simplifies considerably the preparation of piping drawings and conserves a considerable amount of time and effort. In residential applications, plumbing information can often be provided on the floor plans in the form of symbols for fixtures and notes for clarification. Other plumbing terms and information to be shown on the floor plans include water connections, floor drains, vent pipes, and sewer connections. Floor drains are shown in the approximate location on the plan and sections, with notes indicating the size, type, and slope to drain. Sewer and water service lines are located in the position in which these utilities enter the building. Service lines are normally indicated on the site plan. The next one is HVAC symbols or heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. The main function of HVAC drawings is to show the location of the heating, cooling, and air conditioning units, as well as the piping and ducting diagrams. Graphical symbols on HVAC drawings are similar in pattern to those used for plumbing. It should be noted that on some HVAC drawings, one sees two types of symbols. The main duct may consist of rectangle to represent the actual size of the ductwork, including reductions. However, the branches are shown by a single line with the dimensions of each noted adjacent to the lines. Both methods are used on HVAC drawings throughout the building construction industry, either singly or in combination. A number of custom HVAC CAD programs are currently available to help improve drafting productivity and efficiency. And the last section of this chapter is miscellaneous symbols. So there are component symbols, and they represent such items as furniture, fixtures, and appliances. Many component symbols are similar to the actual item represented in plan or elevation view. Specialist symbols, and those are special trades such as welding that have their own specific symbols. Indexing symbols, um, they can indexate where the object is located, and that is another type. So, and that wraps up our chapter 8, and I will see you in chapter 9. Thank you.